Hi guys, welcome back once again. So to make this blouse, you'll be needing just 1 yard of Ankara fabric. You can use more than 1 yard depending on your body size. So I'll be drafting it on the pattern paper first. So the first thing I did was to place my pattern paper using the width of my bust circumference divided by 4 plus additional 6 inches. Then I proceeded to draw out the starting line. Because this is an off shoulder, I will not be starting my measurements from 1 inches, so I'll be coming down with 5.5 inch. You can use 6 or 7 inches depending on how low you want your neckline to be. For mine, I came down from 5.5 inches, and then I marked my shoulder to my bust point, shoulder to my under bust point, the shoulder to my waistline, and the full length of the blouse at 24 inches. This is going to be the overall length of the blouse at the front side. Then I proceeded to draw out the lines, across. Then I proceeded to label the lines, bust point, under bust point, waistline, and the top length. From the center line, I proceeded to mark my nipple to nipple measurements divided by 2 at the neckline, the bust point, the under bust point, the half length, and the top length. And then I connected the dots together in a straight line. At this point, I'll proceed to take the dart for the bustier. So at the inner part, I'm going to be taking out 1/2 inch, and then at the outer part, I'll be taking out 1.5 inch. So from the under bust point, I marked 1.5 inch at the side, on the waistline 1.5 inch, at the top length 1.5 inch, and then connected it in a straight line form like this. At the center part, also from the nipple to nipple point, I marked out 1/2 inch at the under bust, waistline, and top length, and also connected to form a straight line. Next, I proceeded to draw out the bustier curve using the armhole curve in this manner, from the under bust to the bust point, and also at the inner part, I also went ahead to connect the curve. At the upper part, I'm also going to be taking out the dart. At the side, I'll be using 1 inch and not 1.5 inch. So the difference between the side of the upper part and that of the downside is 1/2 inch. And then at the inner part, I'm taking out 1/2 inch. Then I proceed to also connect it to the bust point to form the bustier. So the next thing I'll be doing is to take the chest line, but I'm not going to be taking my actual chest line, so I'll come up by 1 inch. So my actual chest line is usually 8 inches, but instead I'll be taking. Click the link below to watch the full tutorial on my channel. Thank you.